Are we recording?
Yes.
Hello. So, cut out, so I will fill in what you missed. Our adventurers have decided to try to stealthily move through the south camp. They were able to ambush the tower watchman and dispatch him with ease. And then
turn him into a zombie.
Yes, indeed. So they have a zombie friend that is keeping a undead watch.
Winter's coming.
They were able to get to the customs house and antagonize a dwarf veteran before they made so much noise that they had to take care of him. But they also dispatched him quietly. The camp so far does not know that our adventurers have infiltrated. They're currently formulating their plan to get to the naval chain house. They've seen that there's some pretty stiff opposition on Red Bridge.
Well, I could cause a distraction to try to...
No, I want to check out the wagon. Can I potentially get to the wagon? That orc is still by the well.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Roll investigation, please.
Investigation or stealth?
Investigation.
Okay. Modified 20.
Alrighty. So, lifting the flap, you would be able to see that on the left there are several bushels of barley and barrels of what smells like ale. And on the right, you can see that there are two glaives and what appears to be a scroll.
I want to swipe the scroll.
Ready.
Just kind of pocket it real quick. And
What if we
then...
light the wagon on fire and push it into the gates?
That's all you. I got this.
I'm way over here right now.
I know. So then, where is the patrolman? I want to wait till he's off to the side again. I want to go the same way that Iggy did, toward the tower.
What way are you waiting for him to be at?
Furthest this way,
Okay,
toward
so
the control room.
west.
Yes.
He is currently west.
Okay, I want to try to stealth to that corner there. How far is that?
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20?
No, this corner.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Yeah.
You can move 200 feet in a minute. Roll stealth.
Woo! 20.
With a 20,
I am the knight.
you will be able to shuffle over,
Moonwalk.
watching the soldier. The soldier would turn to speak with the other soldier. Neither of you have been detected, and they would say, "You hear that Lee was asking for Katameo to have mercy on the prisoners? Lee is a bleeding heart, but I wouldn't tell it to his face. No, he'd probably rend your flesh for that."
So the two patrolmen are talking.
Yes.
Can I try to make it to the tower? Stealthily.
Roll stealth twice, you'll cross through someone's line of sight.
First one, 20.
Okay.
Going with that dice again. Oh, fuck. 4.
So it begins.
5. So how far does she get? She get 30 feet? Or?
You would get to the base of the tower when
Okay.
you would, do basically a jump out
I
into
see
the
him
light.
peeking over.
Yeah, so you'd jump out and the gnome wizard would just look at you.
Stab that motherfucker.
I'm wearing shit.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll go stop.
He sees her.
Yes.
Oh.
Because she got a 4 on her stealth.
You are wearing a hat and the armband and he's up high.
I forgot where I was supposed to report to.
Deception.
I took expertise in this.
I'm getting ready to stab the
Modified 20.
Okay. Go get your assignment from Lay.
Which way is that again?
You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Captain Lay takes his quarter in the northern camp by the stables. Do you think you can remember that?
I think so.
One coming across. One. Yes, one of our brilliant scouts has forgotten her post. You tell her to go to Captain Lay. Yes, I told her to go to Captain
Okay,
Lay.
getting attention to me right now.
Where's that other place?
the tower.
So the gnome is berating her. He's calling to the guard at the door.
Oh, the guy. Okay.
This is wait on here.
Yeah.
Are your legs broken, Scout?
No.
Get stepping!
I want to move around the tower and kind of keep pace with her.
Okay.
Crap.
Wait.
I gotta go where
We're
she's
stuck.
So
How tall is the orc?
which orc?
The one by the well.
The
That was
one
by
way
the
the fuck away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The orc sized, like 7.5 feet tall. As you're passing by, roll a perception check.
13.
Okay, so as you pass the center building, you can see that much like the customs house, there's slats on the east, west, and north side. You can see an Orog, 2 hobgoblins, and 2 bugbears that appear to be in full plate armor, and you can see pikes in there.
In this building in the middle?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Like a phalanx.
So I'm gonna hope to whatever god I hold dear, because I didn't choose one, that Iggy is watching me. And as I'm walking away, I'm gonna kind of turn toward the tower, and thieves can't stop.
You see stop.
So I stop, I'm just on the side of the wall and kind of...
You are not in line of sight of the lizard folk that's in the rigging. He'd be the only person that has any sort of line of sight with you.
I'm
Wait.
gonna wait for my orders.
We were waiting for a scuffle to start up there before we ran around the corner, so we're just standing there. What is that? Hoping no one comes along.
Where are you two at?
This corner.
We're right here at this corner, kind of
Of the
just
building where we
waiting.
killed the dwarf.
Yeah, in between the bridge and the building.
You can see a very burly human with a barrel on his shoulder, just kind of sullenly walking towards the supply wagon. From the eastern complex-shaped building.
I'm gonna shuffle around in front of Kel. We'll remember eventually. And kind of use my cloak and kind of hide it
Okay,
a little bit. Try to stealth us, hide us.
alright, roll stealth to hide.
So this one's visual.
Me too.
No, he's
26.
the other the one. He's not gonna fucking see you.
What is the plan? What are we doing now? Okay, I'm standing here waiting for Frankie to give me orders. Where's Frankie?
Frankie, are you crossing to the end of the bridge?
I want to get out of where I think that the tower can see me. I don't want to go that far, because I need to make it back to tell people shit. So.
Yeah, you can see that the gnome is kind of watching your progress as you
Right.
cross into line of sight of the taller tower.
Okay.
As you get to the north end of the bridge, you can see in a similar patrol route that there is a heavily armed individual with a rounded shield and a 2-pronged spear.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop there, and thieves can't to Iggy. Get over here.
Get over here!
I'm gonna sneak along the wall and to this corner then, I guess, where she is. I imagine she's right there.
Yeah.
Scout! Did you forget already your instructions?
Yes.
Do you see stables?
Go to the stables. Do you know where the stables are, or did you forget?
This one right down here, right?
No,
Or there.
Somewhere.
that building.
This one right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna go around the corner.
Okay.
Can you still see me?
Watching you like, are you drunk?
Maybe. I mean, where's is this the door into the stables, or is there like...
So the smaller square that's below it is like a shed that has like tacking and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna make for that shed.
Okay.
Okay. I assume I can just go in, because nobody's questioning me right now.
It's just like, this fucking idiot.
So I'm gonna open the door. I mean, is there a door on the shed?
Yeah, you can like
Okay.
open,
I'm gonna...
Then
Does it
there's-
open out or in?
there's a flap.
Flap. Okay. So I'm gonna like signal follow and go in there to Iggy.
Look back at the tower. But don't, like, go over the wall. I want to go along this until whatever this... We'll go along the outside to whatever that is.
Okay, so you'd like climb along the cliff face and
Yeah.
then come up and over.
Yeah.
You can see that those small circles are like palisade walls that have a spike on the end of them.
Okay.
Lovely.
Alright. And are these buildings or whatever lit over here?
You can't see that far in the dark.
Okay, there's no campfire over there.
You would see that there is a campfire. Those are very likely military tents.
Okay. I will climb over the wall and sneak along the outside of the building to right outside the freaking thing.
Alright, roll stealth.
28.
Okay. You
See what happens when you search a footlocker? I was so busted!
you would sneak in and both of you are like standing in like the tacky
Right.
shed.
What do we do now?
What about others, mister?
I'm gonna be under guard. You're gonna have to go back and tell them what we see. Do you think you can do that?
You live to serve, master. You report to others.
Okay, I'm gonna explain. The building in the middle, right? You know that one?
Yes, master.
There's an Orog and a bunch of goblins.
Hobgoblins and
Hobgoblins.
bugbears.
And hobgoblins and bugbears, and they're heavily armed and armored.
Yes, master. Iggy, live to serve. Iggy, report.
Go quietly find the others and tell them.
Yes, master. And I will start making the long journey.
Roll.
Actually, can I go underneath the
I
bridge?
was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will go under the bridge and like walk along the bottom side of the bridge. Just, you can do.
Okay.
And then make my way back up this corner here. And then like sit down with those guys.
So, one stealth test, please.
Okay. 27.
Alright, easily enough. As you're walking by, you can see that underneath Red Bridge, even though it is arced, there's a defensive barrier that splits the sea lanes into an ingoing and outbound.
Okay.
You can see that a series of cranks go along, and you can actually see where the chain is.
Okay.
It's probably 45 feet above the waterline,
Okay.
and you can see that there's a second one just above the waterline.
The housing that holds all that, is that wooden?
The housing maybe, but you can't see the housing itself.
Okay. Alright.
You can see that the gears and chain are all heavy, heavily forged metal.
Okay. And then it's up over the wall. Like, Master says.
Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph 2?
Master says middle building have hobgoblins with metal armor and has one guy with big Orog plate.
So, lots to fight out. down to dozen
Fucked.
things to deal with and a tower, just so we can get in the building that we assume is heavily guarded on the inside. What did he say? Did he? The information guy, did he tell us that it's guarded inside or just that it's guarded?
He did not ask for that information.
Seems like it's just
If you would like to get better look at warehouse, wait here one moment and don't tell master.
warehouse.
The
Warehouse. All right. I would like
That's
to
a
know
good
what's
one.
in there too.
Yes.
Yes.
So going along the outside of the wall, does it have a roof? Does it what is this structure?
So the structure itself is squat and made out of like brick and mortar.
Okay.
It's completely squared off,
Okay.
so you could get to the top of it.
Alright. Does it seem to have a roof?
Yes.
Alright. The only way in or out of that is that door to go to the windows?
There are windows. They are barred.
Oh, of course they are. Does there seem to be, like, how big are the openings of the chain mechanisms come out underneath?
You're a medium-sized creature.
Correct.
You could attempt a dexterity check to worm your way in.
I would like to attempt to worm my way into
Alright.
the chains.
Attempt to do it. Fortunately, it's not being raised or lowered, so chance of getting crushed is
Okay.
pretty nominal.
What do you want me to roll? Do you want me to roll for this? Or?
Roll using your dexterity modifier.
15.
Alright, so it's not fast by any means,
Right.
but
He's always slow, so it doesn't matter to him.
you would be able to get right up under the wheel rotational device. I believe that's, yeah.
Yeah. And is there anybody in this room?
Yes.
How many people?
So you can see that there's a dwarf with a set of goggles,
Yeah.
and he is speaking to 2 suits of armor. And then there are 2 gnomes that are kind of checking over things on the housing to the north and south. And you can see that there are 2 dwarves that are standing. They're not in armor, they're not armed either, but they look pretty tough, like they might be the ones that are responsible for raising or lowering the chain.
Gotcha.
Is it just me, or does it seem that maybe we should create a distraction over here? And,
And pull some of this crap away,
and yeah,
but
It's
they all
just
have
decoration.
posts, so
yeah.
they may not. Since we sent you over there to find out what's in there,
Yeah, no.
we would have asked you to
Eventually work my way back out.
Before you
Oh.
go out, though, we would have asked you to find out what everything is made of in there too, like
All brick. Metal.
So,
contraptions.
the
and
building
wood,
itself
steel,
is all
building,
brick. The wood that you can see is that the posts run through and are made out of like a thick oak
Okay.
and they can be removed from it. Everything else is metal or stone construction.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The posts are where?
They're run through the raising and lowering mechanism.
How the hell are you supposed to do this?
No.
With 4 people, this is insane.
It was designed for 5.
Well, we could just, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
A couple of
I
those
can
guys
distract
that
the
we
2
attacked
guys
earlier
in
went
the
down
guard
pretty
tower.
easy. They're not high level.
That's about as much as I can do. And that's only if I get within 30 feet.
I think we need more zombies, honestly. Just have to
Yeah, a
patch
couple
yourself.
zombies could
You got
help
any,
some.
you got any summoning spells that you
No,
can?
I don't. I can do it once they're dead. That's what I got.
Okay. So we
While
gotta
we're
kill
right here,
Yeah.
can I? Alright, I know these are lit guard towers, like all these, right?
Yep.
And you see a guy up in there.
Yep.
Looking out. Are
The-
there lights down here around the gates? Peeking around this corner, can I see
There aren't lights at
activity or light over there?
There aren't lights at the bottom, and you can see that the southern gate is barred on your side. The orc has since gone to one of the southern tents,
Okay.
the one on the east.
Oh, over even here?
No, southeastern
Yeah.
tent.
This
Oh,
one.
that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
The Orog has since returned to his tent,
From that brigade.
and there's now a burly human that is attending to the supply wagon.
Yeah, he brought a barrel over, he said. Oh, yeah.
And his investigation is miserable, so he doesn't notice that anything's missing.
So can I?
Oh.
Yeah.
Scroll.
The
I'll
scroll.
start heading back towards those guys as she's doing whatever she's doing.
Can I
Okay.
just peek out? Are they looking in my direction anymore?
So, no one appears to be looking in your direction, except for a sauntering soldier that you believe is pretty familiar. We've got them quite far. Do you have more shinies?
I might.
Ooh,
Can you get me to that guard tower and detect it?
which one?
And I'll point to the one with the no. I just need to be underneath it. It's only 30 feet, right?
You need to get there.
Yes.
I have something you could use, but it will not be cheap.
How much?
I suppose I could let go of it for 200 gold.
That depends on what it is.
Officer's uniform, freshly acquired.
I mean, I've seen some of the officers. What kind of uniform? Is it armor or is it just clothes?
You would be able to wear it as clothes,
Okay.
so it would be a helmet with an insignia, and then more plumish robes.
Okay.
They are expecting a little scout to be wandering around, but the officer, he can go about wherever.
200?
200, yes.
$220, and you keep an eye out over change.
Oh, of course.
Then
I will go back and report to those two guys that they, in the Iggy voice, because I'm not going to try to do that much in Iggy voice right now, and just regale everything that I see inside of there.
So we
I
get the
just
idea.
had common wizard clothes. I can replace them. So I'm just gonna kind of stuff them under some hay or whatever so
Yeah.
they don't get found. And I'm gonna walk out the day on the place.
Okay.
We get the idea from his report that we probably can't, because I was considering, that's why I was asking him to check whatever the mechanisms were made of, see if we could maybe burn it and cause it to ultimately collapse and drop the chains.
No,
And
you
not be
would
usable.
you would imagine that you would have to get something like dragon fire that could burn stone to do that.
Can't do that.
I'm gonna kind of wrap my hair up so that it doesn't look. I'm Mulaning it right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
And then I want to keep
Oh.
the scout stuff.
Yeah.
Just,
Might
I
be
mean,
able to freeze
I
it.
have a pack. I don't.
And then break it with
I
my
don't want to.
staff.
Well, I would have left that probably most of it with
We
my
need
horse.
to get moving.
So I don't
What
know
are we
what
gonna
I'm
do?
gonna
We need to
But we need to get in there.
I want to walk
Well,
just
my plan is to
along,
try to sneak back in and
kind of close to
take
the
my
wall underneath that tower.
Okay.
all over the floor,
The
making it
first soldier
hazard to
would,
everyone
like,
around in there.
stop and hail. Captain?
I could,
Sir?
since it's an archbishop, I could throw
Voice as
him
much
off.
as I can.
Yeah.
Is the so the bridge you say is arched? Is that the whole bridge, or the center piece in the middle is that flat?
The center would be flat and then it arches down.
Okay. How far out of these doors does it begin to arch down? Like, are they immediately on the downhill slope as soon as they come out of the doors?
Say probably another 5 feet and then gently sloping down.
I mean, I could get on top of the roof and wait for them to come running out and throw the ball bearings down, and we'd be able to just go down the hill.
Those guys for at least a minute or
Okay.
so.
Midnight stroll,
While we
kind of a
fight
thing.
the others.
Yeah.
And when I get to that corner, I'm gonna
Lock 'em
look
in there.
up at
Is another option I have.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that too until I found out how many people were
So,
there. Not
Kel-
getting in and locking the
Kel,
doors.
Yeah.
You can see a Denovian officer that looks suspiciously like Frankie wearing a Denovian officer's uniform.
I come up to that corner and just kind of looking around. Wait for my signal. Be ready.
Iggy, wait, master.
Like on the outside of the wall.
Wonder what I'm gonna do the bugs. You see me, it's an infestation. You see me.
Okay.
Okay.
Iggy, live to serve.
Little Tower's got Orog, Hobgoblins, Bugbears,
I still think
all equipped.
I'm gonna. Tower out, mage. Iggy like healing mage master.
Get to the tower.
Yes, master.
So, 2 more stealth rolls.
Down underneath the bridge to do it.
I'm gonna start making my way, just
Okay.
I'm walking. I'm just
23 and 23. 13, stealth 13.
So, once again, the lizard that is in the rigging would not notice you just walking by pride of the King's Navy. This one is.
Yeah.
I want to get back into position to knife the gnome.
Okay.
I think that's the easier one to take out, in my opinion. I don't
What are you
know.
wanting us to do when your signal
Yeah.
goes off? Like rush the
Just
building and go in or something?
Yeah.
yeah, I rush
Let's do
those
it.
guards.
'Cause
Just
we're-
this is it. We gotta just do
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
It's not gonna get any better.
Um,
Like, be quiet if you can, but just get in there.
When we do ultimately go in, well, you know, you guys have worked with me. Let me be the first one, at least to, when the door opens, to be in the doorway. I can do my breath weapon
Okay.
and just use it. Be done. It'll hit a bunch of people,
Oh, okay.
and then let you charge in and start bashing things.
Okay, that sounds
First
good.
left. Yeah, right? Alright, so
Are we gonna try to take out these guys, or are we just going straight to the?
he
We
gets
might
in
have to take
position.
those two out.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
Okay.
So when I get so even with like the base of the guard tower,
Yeah.
because it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Infestation is a 30 feet
So maybe we
conjuration.
can,
Okay.
It's verbal,
Close
somatic, and
ourselves in
material,
there.
but I can just kind of be,
until
I'll just
we
let it hand if I
kill
need
them
to.
and then do
It
whatever
sucks, but
we
I'll do
need
it.
to
But it causes a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one gnome that I can see within range.
Okay.
The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 2d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay.
I'm hoping he
Unfortunately,
moves 5 feet out of the tower. We'll
that'll,
see.
if I roll a 1, that will be what happens.
Okay.
If
Well, if the bugs go off, Iggy's up and shanking that motherfucker in the kidney again.
Okay, so you're going to cast it.
Mhm.
He needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
What's the DC?
8 plus 15.
Well, with a 2, he does not. 3 minus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 2d6. I'm so close to a 1 too. That is 7 poison damage. It says roll a d4 for the direction.
Okay.
So if you want.
1 showing is he goes over the
1
side.
is 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, and 4 is west. Is what it says.
3.
East.
So that's towards the middle of the bridge.
no.
Yeah. That way. North is that way. Yeah. So east is that way.
East is toward the water, but I don't know.
So
I don't know where he was in the tower.
So he
was originally looking
highs or lows.
runs into the elf.
I don't know, guys. Highs or lows?
Nice.
Do it. Do it.
Highs.
With a even 50.
Oh
He
my
would
god!
stumble over and just bap the Yumi Bellman.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Ah! So,
Up over the edge I go.
All right. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Here it comes.
All of it.
Yep.
Woo, man. I'm fucking ready. That's a cantrip too. I can do that all day.
That's how I start to do your heavy stuff now.
But I was trying not to waste it till we got to like where we needed to be. So
Alrighty then. Frankie.
Thank you.
20.
20. Iggy.
Iggy 22.
Nice. Gash.
14.
Kel.
14.
Alright.
You guys are ready. 1, 2, 3.
It's like more like 1, 2, and everybody else goes. Oh
The Yumi Bowman has an 18.
Shit.
The 3 gladiators have a 13. And the gnome has a 7. At the moment, the phalanx is not aware that there's a scuffle.
Okay. Excellent.
Alright, Iggy, you are up with a 22.
Am I successful at surprising him coming from the side of the tower?
Mites
Okay.
freaking out, yes, you succeed in surprising him.
Okay, good. Excellent. Woo, I needed that. 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit him.
Yeah. With the fact that he moved north, I want to stab and push and see if I can overbalance him. Can I try to do that and kind of shove him off the far side of the...
What did you get?
21.
Okay, so
Or do you
if you can do more than half his health damage, you can make a pose strength test to push him over.
Alright, I don't think I did that though. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage is more than half of his health. So you can do an opposed strength test.
This is gonna be wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
5.
1.
Oh
No bullshit. Natural 1. So
Oh my god.
you stab him
Okay.
and like lift him up a little, and he falls 250 feet, which maxes the 20d6. He does not have the health to support that.
Nice.
And then I'm racing off against the bowman.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
Odds. He falls into the water and not on the deck below.
Good.
Oh.
So no one even heard it.
Probably not from up here.
There's 3 more people that are joining the fray.
Shit.
Good. I was gonna say, there could be something wrong. 2 people are falling off the bridge.
So they will come in next round, though.
Yeah, being the bowman.
Okay. So, Frankie, you are up.
Okay. The patrolman that's walking across the bridge, I'm gonna try to, because I was below the tower, so
Yeah.
I mean I can see him,
Yep.
kinda. I'm gonna whisper under my breath and kind of sign to myself.
Yep.
Well, he's a gladiator, right?
I don't know.
This one?
Yeah.
He's got the big pike and the huge armor, and yeah.
Round shield.
He's right the fuck next to me. I am going to cast Blight. He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. What's the DC?
15.
2 is going to fail.
That's gonna be full damage.
Ooh, buddy. 16. 20.
Executed on the corpse.
They got a lot of help.
42.
42 necrotic damage is gonna take a pretty good chunk out of the first gladiator's health. You said 42?
Uh-huh.
Okay, he is bloodied.
Did he notice me do that? I just kind of.
Yes!
Yeah.
You notice that he feels really fucking sick
Or did he
now.
see me do something?
Let's see her cast it.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
Odds it is. He feels like shit, but he doesn't see you specifically.
Let's see you cast it. Maybe he was facing away when it hit him.
Should have drank so much. Oh god.
And then I just have to kind of walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just gonna get right here so that he doesn't suspect me. Get the fuck over here. I'm just
All right.
captain out first roll.
The Yumi Bowman
Yeah.
is right next to you.
Yeah.
Is a sharpshooter.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, he is gonna try to poke you
Yeah, he's
with
probably
his
gonna be
longbow.
successful.
Well, sharpshooter doesn't.
Can I see up into the tower
No
just because it
The
matters?
first shot is a 10,
That misses.
so you would see a streak of flame miss you.
Okay.
He will
Okay.
try again with a 16.
That does hit me.
Alrighty, you're gonna need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Awesome. This is gonna go so well for me. 17.
17. You are not knocked prone, but you feel like that arrow fucking walloped you. And you would be the proud recipient of 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's
Did
fine.
I see that from my place on the bridge?
Yeah, you can see that,
They're
like,
fighting up there. Fuck no.
alright. So, Gesh and Kel, you're moving in tandem.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
And-
turn.
I warned him before we went around the corner that we're not going like charging, making a bunch of noise. We're just getting up to this guy that she just blighted.
Okay, are you moving stealthily or moving at normal speed?
I think normal speed we need because
We need to
otherwise
get
we
over
won't
there.
get there.
Yes.
It ended its turn within 5 feet of me.
The Yumi Bowman, yes.
Okay. Then I would like to use my reaction to move 15 feet away from him, and that does not provoke an attack of opportunity due to my scout feature.
Okay.
I just want to move to the edge of the platform.
Yeah, you could, like, hop the railing
Okay.
and be holding on there.
Okay. Just kind of squatted down on the edge of the tower.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want to be in melee contact with him right now.
Well, I mean, moving to range also doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't
I can walk down the wall. And if he goes to shoot me, now she has a target.
Whoever wants to accuse you of being smart.
Okay. So moving at normal speed.
Well, he's going at normal speed,
Okay.
and when I come around the corner behind him, I'm doing my bonus action dash to get to the guy at the door.
Question,
Okay,
where
yeah.
in the patrol is the patrolman?
The patrolman is now at mid-bridge.
It's kind of like a football maneuver. You know, we're hoping that to draw this guy this way. We don't know where he is right now.
Right there, he's right there.
Is he right there?
Right there. You just said
Right.
mid-bridge.
Just like,
So-
you'd be stopped mid-bridge, just...
Yeah, you can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get right
Well, I don't want this guy to go ring the bell.
there. Oh, those are zero.
So I was hoping to keep the conflict
Okay.
here.
So you're going to 5,
Not
10,
here.
15,
We're
20,
here so much.
25, 30, 35,
Yeah.
40, 45, 50. You're just going to charge that guy.
Right. And I'm kind of here. Well, depending
I'm
on,
charging that guy,
you know.
yeah. You can go there and throw something at him if you have a ranged attack, and maybe he'll come to you.
Not without shouting or something.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you know what?
Well, it is dark out there.
We got to do
That's
it.
a
Let's
human.
let's just go up and I'm gonna attack him.
Take
Okay.
chances. I told you it was going to
Yep.
get buried.
Yep.
I said be ready.
So who's going to attack first?
Go ahead.
Okay.
That guy's
And you're attacking the gladiator that's already been wounded?
Yes.
You
All
guys
right.
see that.
Go for it.
All right. So that would be 12.
12 is not going to hit.
Okay. Can I try a second attack?
Yes. You have your second attack and you have your offhand attack.
Okay, so that's better. That would be a 19.
A 19 will hit.
Okay. Let's see. Roll them up some damage there. So that would be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Let's see. And then what's the offhand attack? Is that is there a
What's
Yeah.
your
method you just
Yeah.
roll it?
I assume you took the wielding
Right.
feat, so
Yes.
yes, you do get to add your ability score to the second hand.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just roll normal attack and normal damage for you.
Alright, so, but the other battle axe isn't my +1 battle axe. So, let's see. So that would be 17.
17. He is going to use his reaction to parry, and you will miss.
Oh, dickhead.
Alright. So I charge up to the other guy,
Yep.
use my bonus action to get there, so I'm only going to get 2 attacks.
Okay.
First slash with my claws is a 15.
15 is going to miss.
Alright. And then. Make sure, do I have to have actually hit?
Yeah.
I look at, well, I've got another ability
Oh.
that if it's right here. I don't know if that first hit had to have hit or if I just have to make the attack. If you make a strike as part of your attack action.
Cool.
Yeah, alright. So then second hit is with the staff.
Okay.
So I claw and then I'll go two-handed with the staff.
Alrighty.
God dang. Again, 15.
15 is going to miss.
You should have extra attack.
That was claw and staff.
Well, no, the staff is twice, and then you can do it on strike.
No,
Use his
that
bonus action to
I used my bonus action to
Oh,
dash, so
okay.
that was my 2 attacks.
So you can do two hands if you want. I think.
Well, but I have to do 1 unarmed strike to get my extra armor class because I'm holding the staff in one hand.
Gotcha.
So if I do one unarmed strike, I can then use that weapon like a shield until the start of my next turn.
That's cool.
Yeah. Right on. And that's why he carries it in his left hand and he claws first every time. Cool.
So now it is both of the gladiators' turns.
Yeah.
So the one with Kel is going to attempt to hit you with his shield. That is 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. He will attempt to stab at thee with a 9. And then finish with a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. You are the proud recipient of 13 points of piercing damage. Gosh.
Yeah.
He is going to try to shield bash you
Alright.
with a 12.
No.
Then he will attempt to stab at thee with a 25.
Sure.
I'll allow it.
And will deal 10 points of piercing damage
Alright.
and stab at you one more time. With a natural 20. And that is going to be 20 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
Thanks.
I'm bloody.
The gnome is dead, so he does not get a turn as he fell to his clumsy death.
His bug-induced clumsy death.
Alright, so that's the end of the first round of combat.
That went well.
The new combatants are the wizard in the rigging with a 20, the berserker on the docks with a 17, and the noble on the ship with a 14. The two of those, it's going to take a long time for them to get to you. Still, leading the top of the round is Iggy.
All right. Interaction.
Yeah.
Reach into my side right here, grab the bag of 1,000 ball bearings, and just on the tower, and then down the side I go. down the
plenty go down
like
the stairs.
down like 10 feet, and just stop for a second, and like kind of scurry around and dig out a flask of oil.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand there with the flask of oil for just a second and hope that guy potentially trips and falls or something, sliding around on the top of it.
Okay.
I do want to move around though to the far side of the tower on
Okay.
the outside, kind of like, he didn't necessarily. I just went down this way, then
Yeah.
around the tower on the outside and up behind him again.
Okay. You can see the lizard folk who now is aware of your shenanigans.
Okay.
Just
Shooting at you.
Lizard's
Long
like,
range.